there are a couple of things I want to show you which are very important. Now, I have taken the liberty to clear out the the junk formatting that we did. Okay, so this text looks a bit more presentable, so I'm just letting you know. Now, over here to our right, we have status and it says published. Okay, now I can choose to click on edit, and then from here I can simply change the status to pending review or draft. Okay, so the bottom line here is, even though you've published a post, you can always change the status back to pending review or draft. Okay, click on cancel. Now we have something called visibility. It's not set to public, which means anyone can view this post. However, if I click on edit, you have public, but then you also have this option of sticking this post to the front page. Now, what this means is, for most WordPress sites, by default, your front page will display a certain number of blog posts that you've written. Okay, you could typically display probably the first 5 of the most recent posts that you've written. Once you write post number 6 and you hit publish, okay, the very first post that you ever wrote will be moved off the front page. It will be moved to another page, okay, more like to the archives page. All right, so that's typically how WordPress works. The newer posts will take precedence. Those will be the ones that will be shown on the front page, while your older posts will be shown elsewhere. However, if there's a very important post that you always want to appear on your front page, whether or not you wrote the post 10 years ago or 50 years ago or whatever, you can choose the option right here, and this post will always be shown on your front page. Now you have password protected. Okay, so again, let's say you wrote a very special post for maybe your girlfriend, and you know you don't want what am I saying? Let's just say you wrote a special post for a certain number of people, and you only want them to have access to that post. You can choose the password protected option here. Simply type in the password, and before anyone can access that post, you would have a box that would appear and say, hey, this post requires a password, and then the person will simply put in the password, and then he or she will be able to read the post. Okay, so that's what this is for. Now you have private. Private simply means only you will be able to read the post. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's click on OK. Now revisions. I have 8. Now I have edited this post 8 times so far. Now if I click on browse, okay, rather, you know what, before even, we don't need to do that actually. Let's do something else. If I come down here to screen options, okay, screen options, and then I clicked on revisions down here, revisions. Let's click this back. Let's come down here. Now you can see all the revisions I have done by Alex 4 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, up to 29 minutes ago. So if for any reason I wanted to restore the way my post looked like a few minutes ago, all I would have to do is to simply pick on whatever the revision that best represents my needs, and then simply click on restore. So like I said earlier, I cleared all the formatting I did. So what I can do right now is to simply click on, let's say, 7 minutes ago. I'm going to click on this. It says leave this page. Okay, let's leave the page. Alright, so now here you have our content, and then we have, this is the current content that we have, by the way, to our left, and then what we have here will be the revised version if we choose to restore it back. Okay, now over here you have your timeline. I can drag this back 26 minutes ago, 26 minutes ago, 33 minutes ago, 36 minutes ago. Okay, and as you drag this, you can see the changes that will appear on your post. Okay, remember, the one to the left is your current post, how it looks like, and then the one to the right is how your post would look like if you choose to restore the revision. So let's go back to let's say 24 minutes ago. Okay, restore this revision. Okay, Let's come back, and now you can see we are back to how our post was initially with the weird formatting. So these are pretty much some few ways of manipulating your posts. Oh, one more thing before we actually even go. You have published on. Okay, it says this is the date here, August 30, 2015. If I click on edit, I can actually cheat. Okay, I can choose to change the date from August to, let's say, April. I can choose the day, I can choose what year, I can choose what time it was published, and then simply click on OK. Also, I can even go into the future and click on, let's say, September 9th. Click on OK, and as you can see right now, the status has changed from published to scheduled for. So once this day comes at this particular moment, WordPress will automatically publish our post for us. So this is one good way of scheduling your posts. Okay, if you don't want to release all the posts that you've written at once, you can simply schedule what time and when you want to display those posts. Okay. Also, bear in mind that typically much the same thing appears to your also appears for your pages as well. You can change the status, you can change the visibility, you can change when the date was published as well, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it's been a pretty interesting class. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, as usual, feel free to ask them. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class.